Hi guys, it's Fisaya here. Just so if you're wondering, Sharon's channel. This is Sharon's channel. This is my channel. This is the family's channel. So we'll have either myself or any of the family member on this channel. So don't feel, oh, where's Sharon? She's very much around and she's got lots and lots of exciting things to share. So as we are still home lockdown situation, have been investing in time, and by investing in time I mean making the most of my time, and one of the things to do with my time is to read. So I love reading and I just am very passionate about reading. I've got lots of books to talk about on this channel during the lockdown or after the lockdown if I have much time. So today I am going to be reviewing a magazine. It's called the Christian Women Mirror magazine, and it's all saying you are not forgotten. You are not forgotten. So this is a publication by a church, Deeper Christian Life Ministry, and I think it comes out every month, but sometimes we don't always get it. If you have it or you can find a way of getting it, that's fine. But because this is a January edition, you probably not get it at this time of the year because we are now in May. So let's go into it. The first bit talks about the is unfailing love, which is generally from the pastor, like the main person of the ministry. So it gives you an idea of what God's unfailing love is, and it's just to reassure us that God's love is always unfailing. This magazine, before I go on, has 16 pages and it's got very good quality. The content is very, very rich, even though, like I said, it's been from January, but you can't just put it aside and think, oh, this is gone back past. No, you can always get treasures from this book, and it's got lovely comic at the end, which I'll be sharing with you. So right, the first bit also is the cover story. It talks about the fact that no matter what happens in life as children of God, if you're a follower of Jesus, it's out of God's plan for you, and you can, find a way out of it because you rely on God's faithfulness. There are so many things that God has done for his children in time past, which is a testament to the fact that it proves to us that we are his children. He's thinking about us and he loves us. And also talks about the omniscience of God, and which means God is all knowledge. So he knows everything about you. No matter what you try to hide from him, he knows about it, and he's very much interested in what you are talking about. There's a bit in Jeremiah chapter 32 verse 17 I would like to share. It says, "Ha, Lord God, behold, thou hast made the heaven and the earth by thy great power and stretched out hands, and there is nothing too hard for thee." So whatever the situation, whatever the challenge you're passing through or you're going through, or you think, oh, this is overwhelming, just remember that God has you in the palm of his hands. So in the middle bit, it talks about health tips, and there are so many quotes there, and also quizzes, there are prayer points, there are tracts of life. So here in the health tip here, I was talking about glaucoma, which is a condition of the eye. And like I said, this magazine is very, very rich, and it talks about the symptoms and talks about how you can, overcome it, or how you can get it treated, or what you can do to avoid glaucoma. And also, I like very lovely quotes here. I'm just going to share two with you. C.S. Lewis, I love that man. I'm going to be sharing one of his books with you that I read some times ago. And it talks about relying on God has to start all over every day, as if nothing has yet been done. So when you trust in God, when you rely on God, you have to do it every day, like nothing has been done. C.S. Lewis, his book is coming soon. That man is a very good writer. Also, another one from Billy Graham, the Christian life is not a constant high. I have my deep moments of deep discouragement. I have to go to God in prayer with tears in my eyes and say, oh God, forgive me, or help me. That's by Billy Graham. I'm sure some of us are very familiar with him. So sometimes there's another bit here which says, talks about the virtuous woman and when all is quiet. So it's just trying to say that when it looks like God is quiet about things, when it looks like, oh, it's not excited or things are just going downhill for me, just know that he is at the background. He is working for you. Things are going to turn out well. Don't put yourself down. Just rely on God. There's a quote here I would like to share with you. It says, as Christians, the Lord expects us to remain godly. When situations arise that seem to try our faith, we just have to not, go downhill and say, oh, it's not, I can't believe in God anymore because what I was expecting from God, he hasn't done it. So please, please, please keep your heart and your minds on God because he is going to help you. One of my favorite bits is that one, the child training bit, and it talks about a project in his hands. So as we know, children, we are custodians, like people would say. They don't come with manuals, so you just have to figure out how to help them in life, how to help them push through in life. And it's just talking about how children given to us are a project in our hands, and just like you trust the doctor to treat your child right with the right medication, you can trust the Heavenly Father to help your child overcome situation confronting him or her. So maybe you have a child with a challenge and you're just praying, you're trusting God, you don't know which way it's going to go. So this is just to encourage you that God knows about it. You just have to pray about it, and I'm sure God is going to help you. Now, and sometimes, with the comic on the end, it was just, talking about a guy trying to get a job and he didn't get a job, and the wife was just trying to encourage her that she shouldn't be, lazy. She go all out and get a job. So yeah, that's me done. Don't forget it's and on the back of it we have what puzzles, like I don't know if you can see that, crossword puzzles, and it's just giving you ideas about how you can be more strong in your Christian faith. So don't forget, you are not forgotten. No matter the challenge, no matter the difficulty, God's got your back, and whatever you do, keep going, keep moving, don't stop. We love you, we're praying for you, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Till I see you next time, keep moving. Bye.